Hello students. Today we start our ninth chapter, Air and Atmosphere. Okay, in this chapter we learn about the different components of air. We all know that air is a mixture of many gases, so we also learn about it. Next is atmosphere. Atmosphere, in this chapter we learn about the different layers that is present inside the atmosphere and their uses also. Okay. First of all, we all know that air is a very important features that plays a many important roles in our day-to-day life. Okay, all living things can breathe with the help of air, and the important component that is present inside the air is oxygen, through which all living things can breathe, and it is very essential for them. Okay. So firstly, observe the given pictures carefully and mention any three situations where air is being used. Simply, first of all, these two human beings take oxygen, okay, for their breathing. So simply the first situation is they can breathe with the help of air that is present in our surroundings. Second is the fan is moving, okay. Fan is moving, curtains are moving, and the newspapers that is placed on a table is also in a moving position. Means there are many situations where air is being used. Okay. Outside the window there is also a presence of air. Okay, means air is present in all around of us. Okay, now we start our chapter. We all know that air is the only planet where a life is survive. Okay, so why only the earth having a planet on which a life is survive? Because due to the presence of air and a atmosphere and water on it. Okay, because these are the main essential things that help us to survive any living being or any living organism. Okay, next is firstly components of air. We all know that air is a mixture of many gases. Okay, some of them are many useful gases for their survivals also. Okay, so firstly, air is a mixture of many gases. It contains almost 70% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen. Means 78% जो कंपोनेंट हैं एयर के वो कौन से हैं? नाइट्रोजन. ओके, मीन्स सबसे ज़्यादा कौन सी गैस प्रेजेंट होती है एटमॉस्फेयर में? 78%. ओके, and the second one is oxygen that is present with 21%, and 1% is other gases means all the gases that are present in a very small amount in our surroundings. For example, argon, carbon dioxide, water vapors, okay, helium, hydrogen, means all the gases that are present in very very small ratios. Okay, so the nitrogen is present in very abundant. Okay, but we cannot use nitrogen directly. It is harmful for us. Okay, so nitrogen helps by mixing with other gases to give any action. Okay, now firstly oxygen is important for breathing of all living beings. Okay, means oxygen is needed by plants and animals for breathe. Okay, next one is nitrogen. Nitrogen help us to stop the burning with oxygen. Okay, हमें पता है कि जहाँ पे भी ऑक्सीजन प्रेजेंट होगी, ठीक है, वहाँ पे क्या होगी? बर्निंग हो सकती है. ठीक है, बट उस बर्निंग को कौन रोक सकता है? जैसे आप देखते हो भी कहीं पर भी थोड़ी सी आग लगी है, ठीक है, तो वो क्या होती है? भी कुछ टाइम के बाद जब उसकी कैपेसिटी ख़त्म हो जाती है तो कुछ टाइम के बाद वो जो फायर है वो बर्न होना बंद हो जाती है. तो क्यों होती है? ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ नाइट्रोजन इन द एयर. ओके, but oxygen helps to start burning, but nitrogen helps to stop a burning. Okay, आपने फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर देखे होंगे, ठीक है, कहीं पे भी आप जाते हो, फॉर एग्जांपल हॉस्पिटल्स, मॉल्स, स्कूल्स, इन हमारे स्कूल में भी जो है फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर लगे, जिसे आप स्मॉल से सिलेंडर कहते हो, ठीक है। तो वो किसके लिए यूज़ होता है? टू स्टॉप द फायर इमिडिएटली, okay, because of the presence of nitrogen gas and a carbon dioxide gas in that cylinder, okay. Next one is if there was no nitrogen, small fires could become big one and would be unstoppable. Plants absorb carbon dioxide to prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis, okay. Next one is argon gas, that is present in other gases, and this gas is present in a very small amount and it is used in a light bulbs and tube lights, okay. आपने अपने घर में देखा होगा जो बिल्कुल छोटे वॉट के बल्ब्स होते हैं, कलरफुल बल्ब्स होते हैं, जिन्हें हम ज़ीरो वॉट बल्ब कहते हैं, ठीक है। सो दैट इन दैट बल्ब्स there is a presence of argon gas, so that it can visible as a green in color, yellow in a color, or means they are in a bright color and a 0 watt color, okay. Now in second part we will discuss about the properties of air. So what are the properties of air? Properties of air means air has a weight, okay. We cannot see air around us, okay, only we can feel the air around us. So we all think that air has no any weight, okay, it cannot have any shape, okay, but air also having a weight, air also having a shape and a pressure, okay. First of all, here we can take a one example. Place a deflated football on digital weighing machine. Note down its weight. Now weigh an inflated football and note down its weight. In deflated football means जब उसमें हवा नहीं होगी, ठीक है, तब हमने उसको वेइंग मशीन पे उसका वेट किया, ठीक है, बाद में उसमें हमने एयर को फिल करके उसका वेट किया, तो वो क्या आएगा? ज़्यादा आता है एज़ कम्पेयर टू डिफ्लेटेड football, okay. The football filled with air weighs more because of the air present in the ball, thus air has a weight, okay. Next one is air exert pressure. यहाँ पे हम एग्जांपल लेंगे, जैसे आप बाइक की टायर में आपने एयर फिल करनी है, ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे जो एयर फिल करता है उस पाइप में सिर्फ एयर ही तो होती है, ठीक है। सो वो जो एयर है जब वो प्रेशर से किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट में दी जाएगी तो उससे क्या होगी, उसकी शेप है जो वो भी क्या होगी, चेंज होगी, ठीक है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द वेट ऑफ एयर पुशेस डाउन ऑन एवरीथिंग अराउंड अस इन ऑल डायरेक्शंस, ठीक है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसे हमने फुटबॉल में एयर को फिल अप किया, ठीक है, पंप के साथ, तो वो क्या ऑल डायरेक्शंस में फिल होगी, ठीक है, तो उसमें क्या है, तो उसका वेट भी इंक्रीज होगा, ठीक है। सो दैट इज नोन एज अ एयर प्रेशर. एयर प्रेशर हेल्प अस इन मैनी वेज. एयर प्रेशर हेल्प अस टू फिल ink in fountain pens, okay, to suck liquids through a straw when you drink a fruities with the help of a straw. So that is also a phenomena of air pressure, okay. Fill up a syringe and even fill up a droppers for babies, okay. So these are the examples of air pressure. Third property of air is air occupies space. First one is air having a weight, second one is air exert pressure, and the third one is air occupies space, okay. Air occupies space means air contains a shape as of a container or as of a object. Means जैसा ऑब्जेक्ट होगा एयर है जो उसी की तरह उस शेप को कंटेन कर लेगी, ठीक है। जैसे हम लिक्विड का कहते हैं, वी लिक्विड हैविंग अ शेप हैविंग नॉट ओन शेप, ओके, इट कैन कंटेन अ शेप ऑफ अ कंटेनर, ओके। जैसे हम लिक्विड को अगर हमने ग्लास में फिल किया तो वो ग्लास की शेप ले लेगा, ठीक है। अगर हम उसे बाउल में फिल कर रहे हैं तो वो बाउल की शेप ले लेगा, ठीक है। सिमिलर एज इन एयर, because the intermolecular space between the air particles having a large, so it can spread it into all directions and fill it into the object. Okay, we fill the air inside the tire with the help of a pump. The air filled inside the tire give its a form shape which helps to bicycle to move easily on the road. Okay, next one is time. Please match the column. First of all, column A, nitrogen. So nitrogen is used here a nitrogen is most abundant gas in the air. Most abundant means सबसे ज़्यादा. Next one is oxygen. Oxygen is used for survival of human beings and animals. Carbon dioxide help us to prepare food with the help of a photosynthesis for plants. Next one is argon. Argon is a gas that is used in light bulbs. Next one is air. Air is a mixture of many gases. Okay. Next one is observe the given pictures and identify the properties of air. So the properties of air are air occupies space, air having a weight, and air exert pressure. Okay. So football picture containing a football having a air having a weight. Okay. So sorry, first one is air exert pressure. Okay. Second one is third one first one is exert a pressure. Okay, second one is also exert a pressure, and the last one is air has a weight. Okay, if in first में जो आप दोनों प्रॉपर्टीज फिल कर सकती हो, एक तो एक्सर्ट प्रेशर वाला, ठीक है, और एक है ऑक्यूपाइड स्पेस, बिकॉज जो एयर है वो टायर की ही शेप कंटेन कर लेगी. ठीक है. नाउ इन सेकेंड we can discuss about the atmosphere and different layers and their importance also. Okay, so our earth is surrounded by a blanket of air that is known as a atmosphere, and atmosphere protects us from very harmful gases that is coming from the sun. And for example, ultraviolet rays, when they reaches on the surface of earth, it causes many diseases like skin cancer, skin infections to the living beings. Okay, so it is a protector that protects us from harmful rays that is coming from the sun. Okay, next is the different layer of atmosphere are held in their place due to the earth gravitational force. We all know that gravitational force is a force that is present inside the earth that attracts all the objects towards its center. Next is there are 5 types of atmospheric layers that exist in the atmosphere. First one is troposphere. Troposphere is the closest to the earth, and the oxygen means all the important gases that are required for the human beings are present in this layer, and the oxygen help us to breathe. Also all the weather changes, okay, day and night changes, water cycle, means these all are the phenomena occur in a first layer that is known as a troposphere. Second one is stratosphere. This layer helps to maintain the right temperature on the earth, and it contains a ozone layer which protects us from harmful rays from sun. Third layer is mesosphere. These layers protect us from mentors, as most of them are burned in this layer before hitting the earth. What is a mentors? Mentors क्या होते हैं? Big rocks होते हैं that present inside the universe. ठीक है, mentors are the big rocks that is present inside the atmosphere. Okay, so ये जो कभी कभी हिट कर जाते हैं, ठीक है, आपस में, तो ये एक दूसरे के साथ टकराते हैं. ठीक है, उसके बाद क्या होता है, कभी आपने सुना होगा ये मेंटोर्स है जो वो हिट करने वाले हैं अर्थ को, लेकिन अभी तक हमने कभी सुना नहीं कि उसमें वो हिट करते हैं. ठीक है, क्योंकि जो मेसोस्फीयर है उसमें क्या होती है, टेम्परेचर बहुत ज़्यादा होता है क्योंकि वो सन के पास में होता है. ठीक है, तो वो जो मेंटर्स हो वो उसी लेयर में क्या कर जाते हैं, बर्न कर जाते हैं. ठीक है, थर्ड इज थर्मोस्फीयर, मोस्ट ऑफ द स्पेस स्टेशंस आर प्रेजेंट इन दिस लेयर, मीन्स जितनी भी हम सैटेलाइट्स को छोड़ते हैं, ठीक है, लॉन्च करते हैं सैटेलाइट्स को, वेदर सैटेलाइट्स, टेलीविज़न सैटेलाइट्स, ठीक है, सिग्नल सैटेलाइट्स, सो दीज ऑल आर द सैटेलाइट्स आर मूविंग इन अ थर्मोस्फीयर लेयर. नेक्स्ट इज एक्सोस्फीयर. Exosphere is the outermost layer of the atmosphere and it contains very less amount of air and no air exists beyond this layer. Okay, so this is all about the chapter. Now we discuss about the filling the blanks. First is dash is thick blanket of air, so the atmosphere is a thick blanket of air. Second is most abundant gas in the atmosphere is nitrogen. Third, the layer of dash protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. So ozone protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. Fourth is there are 5 layers of the atmosphere. The ozone layer is a part of a stratosphere. Okay, because it is a second layer. Second one, next question is B. Tick the correct option. Which of these gases constitute air? We all know that air is a mixture of many gases, so these all gases are present inside the air. So the answer is all of these. Second one is in which atmospheric layer are the international space satellites stations located? Means all the space stations are located in a thermosphere. Okay. Third one is which of these gases is useful for plants? So carbon dioxide is mainly useful for the plants to helps in preparing a food with the help of a photosynthesis. But nitrogen is also important in a second part because it helps us to make a proteins inside the plants also. Okay, means these are the some important terms that we learn in this chapter. First of all, what is the atmosphere, pressure, ozone. Okay, so I hope you will understand this chapter very well. Thank you and have a nice day.